Hi, you two people. We are a group of the law students of the Andres Bello Catholic University. In this post, we're going to talk about the common law and the difference between the common law in the England and the common law in the UC. The purpose of this post is to highlight a few of the key divergences in order to give a sense of how the UC and the UK legal system differs. We're going to start with a small concept of the common law so the people who are watching UC can understand that we are talking about. The common law is a body of law based on custom and general principles embodied in case law, which serves as precedent and is applied to situations not covered by statute. In other words, common law includes those principles, usages, and rules of action applied to the government and security of persons and property, with no restore of their authority upon any express and positive declaration of the will of the legislature. The common law applies only to civil cases.
Origin. England is the origin of the common law. The English common law originated in the early Middle Ages in the King's Court and eventually led to the formulation of various viable principles through which it continues to operate. The common law has its root in the U.S. continent with the first English colonies, who claimed the common law system as their birthright. After the American Revolution, this common law was adopted.
Court systems. Court systems in both countries are quite similar. Minor criminal offenses and small civil disputes are handled by special magistrate courts, tasked with resolving such disputes. In the US, these are cases for state courts almost exclusively. More serious crimes and civil cases in both countries are then subject to a three-court hierarchy. In the US, at the federal level, criminal cases and civil cases are not heard by separate courts. Cases begin in lower courts, Crown Court in the UK, District Court in the US, then move on to Courts of Appeals and are finally resolved in a single Supreme Court, if necessary. It is important to note that the US does not have a tribunal system, as the UK does, for certain disputes. There are, however, 9 courts for certain types of cases. In the US, parties may also agree to submit to pending arbitration or mediation as a means of alternative dispute resolution in certain cases. This often provides a less costly, more streamlined, and less adversarial way to conclude conflict. Sources of legal authority. Much like courts in the UK, courts in the US rely mainly on past judicial opinions as authoritative precedent. When resolving litigation in the US, these are often referred to as opinion or simple cases, while the phrase law report has become somewhat archaic. The US legislation has 2 centralized federal bodies, the House of Representatives of the Senate, which are similar to the Houses of Parliament. Each of the 50 states in the U.S. is afforded 2 senators, while representatives are allocated proportionally based on each state's population.
Roles of lawyers. Aside from differences in nomenclature, the roles of lawyer in both countries are quite similar. The terms barrister and solicitor are not commonly used in the US, and litigators and non-litigators are not separately licensed. Instead, once a lawyer is admitted to the bar in a particular state, he or she may generally practice any kind of law. For the sake of clarity, court-going barristers are known as litigators in the US, and solicitors are called corporate or transactional lawyers, or are referred into accordance with their area. Legal education. Unlike in the UK, there is not a requirement to pursue further courses and apprenticeships below law school in the US. Instead, all prospective lawyers take a 3-year course at an accredited law school and receive a Juris Doctor degree upon graduation. Then, students must pass the bar exam in a state of their choosing. After licensure, they may generally practice law in any field of their choosing. As you can see, the systems are more alike than they are different. Thank you for your attention, and we hope that the information has been to your liking